Hey sis, welcome to Your Skills Are a Business. How to monetize your skills and talents and turn it into the business of your dream. My name is Maya Harris, and we are going to spend the next 30 minutes or so talking about how to transform the things you are already doing, the things you already know how to do, and how to launch them into a business. Remember, your skills are a business. So today we're going to be going over some winning strategies that will help you on the road from idea to income. This is a great time to get a piece of paper, a pen, maybe take some notes on your phone because you don't want to miss anything. So how many times have you said this to yourself? Because I know I've said these things. I don't have enough money to start a business, or I don't have the time to start a business. Or maybe I have time, but the timing right now is just not a good time. Timing's not right. Maybe this summer. Or maybe you've said there's way too much competition in the field that I want to get into. Or I don't even think I have the skills I need to do what I want to do. One of my favorites is I have way too many ideas. I don't even know where to begin. All right. This is the perfect time for you to do this. You've been dreaming about it for years. You know exactly what you want for yourself. You know there's more out there for you. All you need is the motivation and the strategies to get yourself started. It's a little bit about me. All right, again, my name is Maya Lemon. I'm the founder of WOMB, Women-Owned Minority Businesses. I'm a business design strategist, but for 20 years, I was a high school English teacher and instructional coach. And I'm also the author of What's Your Oil? Unmasking Your Hidden Talents. I am dedicated to making sure folks understand that the talents and the skills that they have are the things that will eventually save you. All right. So let me tell you a little bit about my first business, my first solo business, the one I struck out on my own. Right. So first of all, single mom, two amazing boys there at a very young age. Seems like forever ago. And as a single mom, it was already tight. Money was already tight, right? But I was also a teacher. And if you know anything about educators, we have all kinds of side hustles and all that good stuff just to make ends meet. We love doing what we do, and I love walking into the building and working with my kids every single day. But my month and my money were not always coming together, right? So we get so stressed out as teachers without having the classroom support that we need. We don't have we're overworked. We got the second job, and it's just a very stressful job to be in. But one day, my pastor said, "Hey, Maya, you know what? I need a new editor for my dissertation." She was taking her, finishing up her doctorate, and her editor took ill. And so she needed someone to just do it, a little cleanup job of her dissertation. And what I couldn't believe after having a conversation about what we were going to do, what she needed, and then, of course, how much she was going to pay me. I didn't even really think about her paying me. I know it's crazy, but I didn't really think about her paying me. But what she ended up paying me was fair price for what a freelance editor did. And it was about half of what my monthly income was as a teacher. I said, whoa, are you kidding me? Like, these skills that I already had, I was taking them for granted, but those are the things that were going to be able to just really change my life. And so I recognized that I had the ability to do these things. One, I had something that other people needed, but didn't want to do or didn't know how to do. And I enjoyed doing those things. All right. So I launched a business called LLTE Editing. I'm gonna move my picture there. LLTE Editing, and I started off as a freelance editor, helping people just like I did with my assistant pastor, working on their dissertations, working on their books, working on resumes, all kinds of anything that was writing related, because that's what I was doing every day as a teacher anyway. I was able to transition to another business, and this is actually the one that freed me from the classroom, with Llama Learning. and that was a tutoring company. So that was my transitional business out of the classroom, out away from public education altogether. And then I decided, you know what? As much as I love being in education, I have another passion, and I really wanted to work with women and help women create the types of businesses like Llama, like LLTE, create those types of businesses that were from their passion. I had so many people asking me, Mike, how did you do that? How did you do that? So I decided to create something that will allow me to help women do the same thing that I had done. And so that's where WOMB, Women Owned Minority Businesses, came from. Right. And so why do I even bother? Why do I even do all of these things? One, I do it for my community. I firmly believe that we have a responsibility in our communities to make sure, if we know how to do something, that we're giving back. We're giving back and we're helping build our community. I absolutely do this for my sons, who are now 24 plus years old. But, you know, for them to see mom following her dream and doing the things that she loves, that's an important example, I feel, that, you know, I need to leave for them. And of course, I just like the lifestyle. This is a picture of my girlfriends and I in Mexico, like in the middle. This is pre-COVID, right? In Mexico on vacation, overlooking the ocean on a VIP rooftop pool. Just like being able to be in control of my time and travel when I want to travel, not have to ask someone for vacation days, not have to ask someone for sick days, not have to ask someone to, you know, be able to do things for my kids. I want to be able to be in control of my own time and my own money. And that's really the blessing of entrepreneurship. So you have to decide why you want this. Why is this so important to you? And once you understand that, then that is what's really going to drive. You have to start with your end goal in mind. I call it reverse design. You have to start with the end goal in mind. If you know why you're doing this, you know what you're able to accomplish for yourself, what the business will accomplish for you, then you're going to start the path of success. All right. So with all of that being said, it is time for you, like I said before, to take your dreams off the shelf. And let's talk a little bit about how to get started on that journey. So the Birth Blueprint is my signature course that I teach, my signature product that I've created, but it is a foundational business planning tool. It really focuses on making sure you have all the foundations that you need for your business, and as an alternative to the traditional business plan. It's not as long as a traditional business plan. It's only about 7 to 10 pages versus 40 to 60 pages, but it really is a living document that allows you to grow and change as your business grows and changes. This is really perfect for folks who are in the startup stage like yourself, and even for those who need to come back and reassess their basics if they've been in business for a while already. And so today we're going to focus on one element in part one of the blueprint. The B stands for, in birth, the B stands for basics. So we're going to be looking at the idea development portion today. And so the very first lesson in part one is looking at what your idea is and how to formulate it so that you have a solid idea to go forward with the planning process. Before we want to go any further, we want to make sure it's all fleshed out. All right, so on your paper, you're going to be jotting down the following things that we go over. It's, you know, this idea, this thing that you have been thinking about, the thing that has been keeping you up at night. This is what we want to strengthen and make sure it's a solid and marketable idea, okay? So we have a couple questions that we're going to answer. One, is your idea something that you're absolutely passionate about? You have to love it. You have to, it's got to be something that, you know, you're excited about. You wake up in the morning thinking about it. If it's not something that you love, it's more of a difficult journey to take, all right? And then, does that idea utilize a skill that you already possess? You already know how to do this. Do you have to go back to school for this, or do you already know how to do the thing that you are looking to do, all right? And then lastly, are other people interested in it, or do they need it? So it's great to have something that you're really good at, you love it, But if no one else is really interested in, it's more of a hobby. But if you know it's something that other people have either asked, they've asked you to do for them, or you know that they pay other people to do, then this is definitely a more marketable idea. All right. So let's grab that paper. Let's look at what your knowledge base is first. All right. So the knowledge is things that you get from your home, what you learned in school, your own intelligence, your own experiences, your hobby, these things that you already know. So I want you to spend some time, pause this video, and write down the things that you consider to be a part of your knowledge base. The stuff that you've learned on your own, the stuff that you've learned in school, the stuff that you may even learn on earlier jobs. You might not be using it right now, but it's just, you're from your own experience. So pause the video and take a minute to write that down. Now we're back. Let's take a look at identifying your passions. And so the difference between your knowledge and your passions are things that you absolutely love, right? What causes are you passionate about? What's your greatest life lesson? What would you do if you could not fail? What would you do every single morning when you wake up, even if you weren't going to be paid? And what do you want people to remember you for? Again, pause the video, take a minute to answer those questions. Now we're back. So I want you to combine your knowledge and your passions. For example, let's say you have a working knowledge of health and wellness, and you have a passion for helping kids succeed. Put those two things together, you're helping kids get healthy. So I want you to combine something from your knowledge base and something from your passions and put them together in a combined theme. We're back. So for-profit businesses solve problems for profit. Your next question is, what problem does your combined theme solve? For example, knowledge, health and wellness. Your passion, helping kids succeed. Your combined theme, helping kids get healthy. The problem you're solving, child obesity, is at its highest level ever. So take a moment to consider that, and then we'll be back. Now that you have your theme and you know what the problem is, you put those two things together and you have a working business idea. You take your theme and your problem being solved, for example, the combined theme of kids getting healthy, the problem child obesity is at its highest level ever. So the business idea is a service-based business that helps kids get healthier and lose weight. That is just the beginning. When you're able to come up with a business idea that is part of your passion, it's just a part of things that you love, it's solving an actual problem, and you know how to do it, you have a solid business idea. So what we do from this point forward is go through the rest of our birth blueprint journey. The blueprint has 5 elements. Your basics, we covered your idea today, and then we talk about your customers and the products and services that you want to offer. We also then focus on your intentions. This is your why. Why do you need to do this? Your business mission statement and your business vision statement. We then look at the resources that you need. What are the tangibles and intangibles that will make your business run? Everything from your design ideas to your staff to your paper clips. What do you need to make your business run? Of course, the T section, treasury, we have to talk about your money. Here we talk about all of the costs that you will incur as a business owner and the revenue that you'll make to cover the costs and create those profits. And then lastly, we go into the how. This is when we take action. Your launch plan allows you to take all of the necessary steps to legally start your business in your state and get it out and running for the public to see. Why even bother going through this process? Quite honestly, you could come up with an idea, get your business idea, your business tax ID, get your website, and boom, you're in business. So why even bother planning? Number one, it's going to give you focus. You have to know what your special identity is. You have to know who your target customers are, that target market, and what products and services they actually are matched up with. Two, it's going to help you set priorities. You can't do everything, sis. You got to be able to keep track on the right things and the most important things when you start a business. It also helps you develop accountability. A good planning process sets expectations and is going to help you track those results, whether good or bad. And it helps you manage that cash. There are so many unexpected expenses as a business owner. So good business planning connects the dots in your cash flow. You can't just watch your profits. You have to know where your money is coming in, but you also have to know where it's coming out. So you can definitely do all of this on your own. In fact, if you go to Google and type in business planning, you're going to get plenty of places that want to help you start your business. But guess what? When you hit that search button, it's 1.5 billion results. So yes, you can do it on your own, but you're going to have to figure out of the 1.5 billion possibilities, which one is actually going to work for you. Or you can work with a program that's already been proven to be successful in wanting to help you find success as a business owner. We call it the Birth That Biz Sis course. We want to help you take your dreams off the shelf. Maybe you'll be our next success story like Paula. Paula said it was a challenge to think of the business from so many different angles. The workbook was helpful in guiding me from one stage to the other, but the teamwork and accountability partner was the secret sauce. Because of it, you feel encouraged to push a little harder and imagine greater. So what exactly is the Btbs course? So it's a 4-week self-paced course and is helped to design all of our participants to go through foundational planning on their own time. Melissa said this course is definitely needed for anyone seriously considering starting a business or anyone just starting out. I was able to be more intentional in my approach, figuring out where to focus my energies and talents and whom I would serve. I think having the support of the coaches and my legacy sisters will further assist in my growth. I would definitely recommend this course. So why this particular course? One, you're going to make a business plan that's super simple and definitely will grow with your business. Two, you're going to get your questions answered while you are working on the program. Three, you're going to get the emotional support that you need that accompanies starting any new business, not just from your coach, but from folks who are also going through the program. And of course, four, you're creating an income stream that's going to help you meet your financial needs, even while you are still working full time. This isn't for everybody, ladies. We really only want to work with folks who are committed and focused and tired of struggling, ready to make a change in their lives. Andrea said, I feel this program was the most helpful course I have taken for business starting thus far. So what's included? You get the 4-week video-based self-paced course valued at $497, a planning journal that allows you to continue with your prep process even after you have finished the course, a web design support system, a complimentary design coaching call with me once the course is over so that you can work on your next steps, and a private network and group chat so you can get your questions answered on the spot. So all of this is valued over $1,000. I was about to say $100,000, y'all, $1,000, but you're only going to pay $250, okay? However, Denise said this course taught me what to do and what not to do. I'm honored to be accepted into this program. So we are going to give you a couple of bonuses, all right? Bonus number one, we have something called the visibility and exposure training. Normally $297. This particular training will help you right from the beginning, let the world know that you are in business. That is really important. You can't be a secret agent when you become an entrepreneur. So this course will give you all the tips that you need to make sure everyone in your family, your friends, your network, social media, everybody you know gets information on your business. The second thing is, if you are joining from this webinar, you're actually going to be able to get the incubator, not for $250, but for $197 if you sign up today. And it includes your first month of womb membership. I told you about this amazing network of women that we are gathering from all over the country, women entrepreneurs who are working and building together. It's $25 a month. Your first month is included in the course, and so you're able to participate in all of the womb activities, go to all of their events, all the things that we have going on in the organization. You're able to participate in those activities as well in your first month, and then you have the option for continuing on after that. All right, there's nothing like being around other women entrepreneurs of color who are out there doing the thing, making the money that they're looking at. So you don't have to do anything. I appreciate you taking a look at the information, and you can even take everything that I taught you today and go work on it on your own. But if you want to get a launch done the right way the first time without wasting time and money, messing it up at the beginning, I know I did it when I first got started. I wish I had this when I first got started. Get the support that you need with Womb, with the Birth That Biz Sis course. All you have to do to register to go to wombbiz.org/birth that biz sis. In fact, click on the button below for your next steps. It's going to take you straight to the registration page. Get started, get signed up, and I can't wait to see you in the Tribe Network, in the course, ready to help you start your journey to entrepreneurship. Be blessed and be a blessing. Let's go make some money.